So we are going to continue from the last class. I noticed though that there are persons here who were not in the last class, like Kedin. I don't think Kedin and Natalia were in the last class, but we have been doing Microsoft Excel. We started before school closed and we completed several functions and formulas and so on. However, we didn't get to complete a few, and that's what we are doing now. So in the last class, we looked at how many functions? We learned 2 new functions in the last class. Those persons who were here, do you remember those 2 functions that we did in the last class? Anybody that was in the last class? We learned 2 new functions. What you're seeing right here, the Excel, we used a function to find the student's letter grade. We also used a function to find what position they would be placed in the class. Anybody remember those 2 functions that we learned?
Yes, no, I remember one. VLOOK.
VLOOKUP, very good. Thanks, Kevoy.
Yeah.
So what was the VLOOKUP used to find? Which one of them? The grade, the letter grade, or the position?
The position.
No. VLOOKUP was used to find the letter grade.
Oh. Oh.
All right, mute back because your background is very noisy. What was used to find their position in the class? Anybody? Who else was here? Let me see. Candice, are you hearing me? What function did we use to find the position, the student's position in the class? So we forget already. All right. Guys, the whole point of me doing this is actually teacher I'm teaching is not a pastime. And so when we do something, I'm expecting you to at least have your notebook, write down something. You know that when we meet again, I'm going to ask you, what did we do in the last class? And since we've been meeting like this, every time I come and I say, what did we do in the last class? Can somebody tell me this? Can somebody tell me that? Nobody can answer anything. You're like blank slates all over again, and it makes no sense. I'm going to ask you, please. It's a regular class. Get your notebook, make your notes. Even though I sent you the notes, read through the notes or get a notebook, make your own little jottings, something. But it cannot be the same thing all the time that I'm going to have to come and be repeating myself. Oh, we did this and we did that. And nobody can tell me how to do this or how to do that. And the classes are so short. It's not as though a lot of work is being forced on you. We're not doing a lot of things. All right, so in the last class, we did VLOOKUP and we also did the rank function. Now, VLOOKUP is used to search cells for a particular thing, and the rank function is used to do position. So like if you want to find out what position a particular thing is in, you would use the rank function. So we use the rank function to determine the student's position in the class, which is right here. So if you look in the formula bar up here, or let me double click on one of them, the function equal rank, the cell address, what you're ranking against, and 0 is to put it in ascending order and 1 in descending order. So that's what we did. We did VLOOKUP and we did rank, and I'm not going back to it. So we're going to move on. So I'm going to open the instructions. All right. All right, so this was where we were at. Add the date to cell G2. We did that already. The date right there in cell G2. And that's the function for that is equal to day. Then it says add the date and time to cell G3. We already did that. Right here, equal no, open and close bracket, and we don't put anything in the brackets. We also sorted in ascending order. Anybody remembers how we did that? To sort the data, we put it in alphabetical order from A to Z. Anybody remember how we did that? What tool did we click in the toolbar for that? Nobody. So it's the sort and filter. That's this tool right here. And then you click A to Z for ascending order, Z to A for descending order. All right, we did that already. Did simple filtering already. All right, so we are right here. This is where we are. This is what we're going to do now. This is where we stopped. All right, so the question says, filter the data to only show those who received a C for their letter grade. What does that mean? Filter the data to show those who received a C for their letter grade. I think we did that already, but let's still do it again. Filter the data to only show those who received a C for their letter grade. What does filtering mean? If you're filtering something, what would you be required to do?
It's just training it.
You're basically straining it. Good. So if we are filtering the data to see only those persons who got C, I don't know if we remember, but we did that already. When we highlighted the data, click on sort and filter. This time it's filter. And then you see some little boxes. Let's do it again. You see these little arrows, and we want only those with the letter grade C. So we click on the arrow at grade, and we see all the letters come up, but we only want C. So we untick those ones that we don't want, leave the C ticked, and click OK. So notice only 2 persons are showing because only those 2 persons got the letter grade C. So this process is called simple filtering. What if I only wanted those persons who failed? What would I do? Where would I click?
Let's click a person who failed.
Huh?
No, that's
Let's click a person who failed.
Yeah, but what do I have to click first before I get to that?
The arrow.
The arrow where? Which of the arrows?
status.
Status, correct. So we
Status.
click status and it's showing pass and fail. So we're going to untick pass, leave fail. Hey boy, mute back your microphone. Your background is noisy. And we are going to click OK. So now it's only showing those who failed. All right, so let me put them back on. Last one. What if I only want to show those persons with the last name Brown? What would I do? Which column would I click to find?
Name.
We're going to click name. Very good. So we see all the names pop up, and you're going to untick all those who don't have the last name Brown. Then you click OK. And there you have it. Only those persons with the last name Brown are showing. So everybody get the gist of simple filtering? The first thing we do is highlight, click sort and filter up here. Click filter. When the little boxes pop up, then we can filter out those things that we don't want. All right? So let's move on to the next question. That's right here at 32. Show a list of all students who passed extract the data to the bottom of the worksheet. What does this sound like to you? Show a list of all the students who passed. Does it still sound like the filtering?
Yes, Miss.
Yes,
Oh,
Miss.
good. So it's still asking us to filter, but this time we are to filter and only show who. Who should be shown in
Those who
this?
passed.
Those who passed. Good. But notice the last part of this question. It says extract the data to the bottom of the worksheet. What do you understand from the term extract? Extract the data to the bottom of the worksheet. What do you think that is telling us?
You
We're
remove
going to
the
take
data.
it out.
You're going to take it out. Very good. And place it where?
At the
To the
bottom of.
bottom of the worksheet.
You're going to take it out and place it at the bottom of the worksheet. Very good. Right? So let's go back on it. We already have this opened, right? So we would click status, take off the fails and leave passed. But it's showing everybody who passed, right? Right? No?
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
But have we, all right, good. But have we fulfilled the entire question? Because it said that we are to extract them and place them to the bottom of the worksheet.
No, Miss, you're gonna carry it at the bottom.
So very good. We have not extracted, right? But when we extract, that means that we have to take something from whatever it is in or wherever it is and place it elsewhere. But right here, how we did this filter right here, we are not showing the rest of the information at all. We are only showing those who passed. But we don't want it like this. We want it to show all the data, everybody that passed and failed, and then we just want the passes to be at the bottom of the page. So we cannot do it this way. So there are two types of filtering. Simple filtering, which is this one with the arrows and you take off what you don't want and put on what you want. That is called simple filtering. There's another type of filtering called advanced filtering. And we use that one when we want to extract data. So when we want to take out a body of data from where it is and place it somewhere else, we use advanced filtering. I hope you're taking notes. So we have simple filtering and advanced filtering. So now I'm going to teach you how to do the advanced filtering. All right, so pay attention. And those who are on their device, just follow. All right, so the first thing we do is highlight the information. So I've highlighted my data. I click sort and filter. But what we see here is just filter, right? And that is to do it the simple way. And we don't want to do it the simple way. So to do the advanced filtering, we don't click this icon. This is when we want to sort the data and when we want to do simple filtering. So when we're going to do the advanced filtering, we click the tab data. So we have home tab, insert tab, page layout tab, formulas, data, review, view, developer tab. We choose the data tab. And right here, you see sort, you see filter. And right next to filter right here, you see the word advanced. Right? We click advanced because we're doing an advanced filter. Remember, we highlight the data first. So we click advanced. And there's a little pop-up box that is going to come on the screen. So it says, the first thing says, filter this list in place. But the question asks us to put it somewhere else, right? At the bottom of the worksheet. So we're going to click copy to another location because we want to place it somewhere else on the page. List range would be this that is highlighted. So even if you didn't highlight it before you clicked advanced, you could highlight it now. Criteria range. What do you think would be the criteria? What do we want? Those persons who did what? Pass or fail?
Pass.
We only want those who pass, right? So that is the criteria. The criteria is to get those students who pass. And and it says copy to, where would we put it? Where did the question say where to put it?
At the bottom.
At the bottom of the worksheet, all right? So let's go again. All right, so we have to make our criteria. So let's copy these, copy our headings, paste them right here, just paste them somewhere, and we only want those persons who pass. So when we're doing the advanced filtering, we copy our headings. Oh, I copied fail. We copy our headings and place our, copy our headings and place our criteria. So these are all the headings we have, and our criteria is pass. We only want those students who pass, right? So let's go now. Then we highlight the data, or let me not highlight it, show you without highlighting it. So you go into the data tab, click advanced, copy to another location. Notice it automatically puts in this, but I'm going to take it out because I want to show you how it's done. So where it says list range, you highlight the data and it automatically comes up. Then you click in criteria range. We highlight this. That is showing our criteria. Copy to, you click in any cell and we want it at the bottom. So we're going to click it right here. I'm going to put it right here at cell 19. Then I'm going to click OK. Look what happened. Are we seeing what happened?
Yes, Miss.
So all the students who passed, we extracted them and placed them at the bottom. Everybody saw that?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
All right, we're going to do it one more time, all right? Because I want you to get it. So I'm going to delete it and do it again. Because I know you're saying, yes, miss, but tell you if you do it now. Everybody lost. And we have 10 minutes. So when the time is up, I just send the next link so we continue up to 5 o'clock. All right. So the first thing we're to do when we're doing advanced filtering is what? What's the first thing you're going to do?
Press data. Tab.
I didn't hear.
Click on data tab.
Go again.
On the data tab.
Oh, yes. Click on the data tab. But before we do that, what do we have to do?
Highlight.
We have to, well, we are going to highlight, yes, but you have to set your criteria first, right? You have to make sure we have the criteria. So what would be the criteria?
Pass.
Pass. So remember how to set the criteria. You copy all the headings, space it anywhere, it doesn't matter where. And under status, we want those. Well, like how we did pass a while ago, we can do fail now, right?
Yes, Miss.
So we want all those who fail. Good. So once you set a criteria, and this is the only way it's done. You copy the heading and you set a criteria. Criteria is fail. Then you said click data tab. Good, I clicked it already. What's next? What should I click next?
Filter and advanced.
We don't have to click filter, we just click advanced, all right? All right, so we click advanced. You notice all of these fill out already? That's because we did it before, all right? So that's why it automatically come back up with them. So I'm going to take them out. So the next thing we do is click copy to another location. Then list range, what do we do at list range? What must go there?
Fail.
No. We didn't write anything in these. You see what I'm talking about? And everybody say yes, miss, yes, miss. You highlight the data, so this is the list.
Name.
All right, what is the criteria
And then you
range?
put fail.
Huh?
Fail.
But are we going to write the word fail? What do you do? I didn't write
This your
anything.
copy the status.
It's not copy or copy it. You highlight.
Paste.
All I did was highlight it and it automatically go there. Then at copy to, what do I click?
To the bottom.
I click a cell anywhere down here, right? And then I click OK. See, it's showing all those who failed. All right. All right. And I'm going to let us do it one more time. All right, let's filter this time all the persons who got C for their average. What's the first thing we're going to do? We're doing a new one. What's the first thing? Advanced filtering. This time, those who got C.
Check, copy all the headings.
Copy all the headings. Very good. Copy, paste. Then,
You press data.
before we press data, we haven't written the criteria. What's the
This
criteria?
is set your criteria, which is the grade.
Everyone who got C.
That's C. So I would write C under grade. Good. And then I go to data.
Data.
What do I click now?
Advanced.
Advanced.
Advanced. Good. Take out these. Once you do this already, it's going to automatically come up with them. So what do I do now? I click copy to another location. And what's the list range? What's the list range? What should I do now?
Put the name.
Guys, we did this 2 times a while ago, you know, and this is the 3rd time. And at no point did I type anything.
Miss your highlight status.
It's only the status we highlight for the list range. We highlight the whole table. The whole table. I'm sure you're seeing the screen and we did it 2 times already. This is the 3rd time and the same thing may I do again. You highlight the entire data. What do we highlight for the criteria range?
Grade.
Is it just the grade we're going to highlight? I'm convinced to know there's somewhere else. We highlight all of this, including the grade. Are you students seeing the screen? Then copy to, you click somewhere down here, anywhere, and then you click OK. And there it has extracted only those persons who got C for their grade. All right, so I'm not doing it again. That was 3 times. So that is advanced filtering. Simple filtering is just when we get the little boxes right here, and then you choose what you want and what you don't want. And then you have advanced filtering when you want to extract data, as in you want to just take out some data from a body of data and place it elsewhere. All right, so I'm going to, 1 minute is left. So what I'm going to do is to just close this meeting and send the link, and we continue on the next one. All right, so I'm going to close this, send the link in the group, and we start the next session. Just do it as quickly as possible, please. As soon as I send the link, just click it. All right.